Well, hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are underway here from Langston Hughes Middle School in Reston, Virginia. One of the final Super Soccer League matches of the season. This is Los Toros Blazers FC kicking off here on the 9 p.m. slot midweek. It's been a tale of two seasons for these sides. Los Toros, as always, perennial powerhouse, looking to secure their playoff spot. Blazers have been mathematically eliminated from playoff, but still plenty to play for here under the lights. A final match against a familiar opponent. And, of course, an opportunity to go out on a high note. Los Toros playing left to right, wearing their traditional mint green tops, black bottoms. Blazers will wear their white kit with black trim, playing right to left. Los Toros seeing the Lions' share of possession here early on. It's Kevin Cruz looking for the diagonal ball into the corner. Good little intervention from Abdel, and Toros will take the second ball. Here's Devonshire. Back to Berg. And once again, Toros will swing it around, getting their touches on as Nira will get his first touches on the match. There's a lot of space conceded. Blazers, looks like they've gone back to their traditional identity. They are a team that really excels in staying compact, staying defensive, and making it difficult for opponents. They don't have to see a lot of the ball, but they certainly will love to counter when they get their few opportunities. It's an identity that served them well, leading to success against much bigger, much better funded teams. We'll see if it works tonight against the juggernauts of Los Toros. This is well won by Mejia at the top of the 18. Now across midfield and no final recipient. Cruz easily able to find the end of this one. Plenty of time again for Los Toros. This is Costa, now De Grandes, kicking the ball around as Toros continue to inch their way up the pitch. It's a slick turf tonight with the rains falling here in Reston, Virginia. We'll see if that affects plays. Devonshire into Esfaha. The square ball well cut out by Merida, the former Los Toros man. Christian Merida, he'll know this side in and out. He has taken reps for Los Toros in the UPSL. Of course, he is a Blazer player through and through here in the Super League, and we'll see if he can be the equalizing force to stop and slow down Los Toros. Here's Cruz over to Maestrin. Down the line goes Maestrin and able to connect with Esfaha. And the Blazers stacking bodies will win this one back. Here is Atuni wearing the captain's armband tonight. He's run into trouble. Maybe should have released that one sooner. Here comes Esfaha cutting to the top of the 18. It's well hit. Merida got behind it, but the slick turf playing its trouble, and now Blazers down the line. It's cut back inside, and Blazers will try to find their way forward. Here's Atuni again. Gwynn hugging the touchline, and now will play it forward in the direction of their front man. Second bite at the apple for Blazers. This is Daniel Wade. He's got an overlapping run, but Wade will hold on to it and cuts back inside. Lovely skill, but no final recipient on the end of it. Maestrin looking to Esfaha. Second ball cut out well by Dexter. Now Los Toros slaloming inside, and Esfaha will switch the point of attack. Costa now. Back to the feet of De Grandes. Thought about taking the shot from distance, but maybe thought better with his former teammate. And goal, here's the touch. What a touch up and over from Merida. And it looks like an early corner kick. Christian Merida, we talked about how he would have to be on his toes today for the Blazers to have a shot already called on with a towering strike. Merida, that is what he brings to the table. It's also why Los Toros saw fit to bring him in for some of the UPSL action, but he is here tonight for the Blazers, and it's going to be a corner kick from that far side. This is not an enviable defensive position on a cold, rainy night. Here is the delivery, and it's an Olympico directly from the corner. That is something special. Costa Rica, your goal scorer. Los Toros on the board here in the 6th minute. That's a tough pill to swallow, but what a hit. We're going to come back and look at the replay here in just a moment. But that is something special from Costa here in the early stages. Yeah, this is a direct service. Caught Merida by surprise, but it's a well-bended ball up and over everyone. With the goal on the board, we will continue in the 7th minute. Still a lot of time left to play, but conceding early is hard for a team that likes to drop bodies back, because it kind of will force them out at times. When you have the level playing field, or even better, get a goal, and you have the opportunity to defend to your heart's content. There's Costa, able to hang on to the ball. De Grandes now. Time and space to work this one up, as Faja will send it right back. Lovely control from Los Toros in the midfield. This is Cruz looking down the line. Maestrin creating the width. And it's well brought forward by Mejia. Inside. He's able to find the overlapping run, but it was maybe a little late on the service. Mejia just offside, and it will be Los Toros set piece coming out. This one slips under the defender foot. Now back to Merida. Blazers looking to switch the point of attack, and they will find a connection upfield. Here's Jorge Duran, dispossessed by Devonshire, and as quickly as that attack started, the attack is faltered out right back into Los Toros. This is a match you'd expect for Los Toros to see the lion's share of possession, but it's been that and then some so far. Blazers have struggled to build from the back in any meaningful way, and haven't had any vertical runs either. This is Abdel under pressure. Lovely little turn. Now sent back out. Mejia will send Daniel Wade. Wade looking for a centered ball. It's well one back again, Castillo. Berg over to De Grandes. Excuse me, now through the middle. This is Dexter Alexander. Ball pinballs around. Finally over the near touch will be this one sent back. Well switched. Berg has created the width. Plenty of time and space. 10-minute. Now Cruz looking upfield. He's got action at the top of the 18. Here's this Faja. Shot taken, deflects right into the path of Dexter Alexander. Dexter winning the corner kick, and now it's another set-piece opportunity. Who's joining late, and we'll remember, or maybe those who have been here will remember, first corner of the match for Los Toros, an Olympico from Costa Rica, finding the way through. It's a short delivery from Costa, now back to Costa, and well defended. Berg into Ferguson. Freddie Ferguson able to keep this one alive. Was still going to the end line. Ferguson ran out of real estate that time, and now Blazers have an opportunity to catch their breath. Goal kick to come. First time clearance from Merida, but it's kept inside Blazers territory. Here's Alejandro Nira. Want it back to Grandes, right back down the line. And Colson does enough. Oh, that's sniffed out well by Esfaha. Lost his footing initially, but has gotten back on the ball. Esfaha looking for the square ball, and that will trickle out for just a goal kick to come. Welcome, Mr. Ferguson. Welcome, Madeline. Welcome, Random Aussie. Good to see the chat filling up. Random Aussie all the way from Sydney, Australia. Madeline from South Georgia. Two most loyal fans. Back at it again. Here, Blazers down the line. Cut out by Maestrin, and Blazers will have the throw here on the near line. So sent short. Blazers will keep this on the ground. Here's a switch of play from Eisen. Abdel keeping it moving down the line. There's no recipient on the end. Berg able to get it off his feet. Here comes Costa through midfield. Good little intervention at the back. 10 goals from Andres. Definitely get Chipotle if that prediction comes true, Freddie. This one sent inside. Nader going to work. Blazers looking for Duran. Devonshire first to it. De Grandes will retreat, and Los Toros able to settle things down. They'll get their touches yet again. You're just joining us. First goal in the opening minutes of the match. 6-minute Olympico off the foot of Costa Rica has taken us to the current position. Los Toros 1, Blazers 0. Here's De Grandes through the center. No final recipient on the end, and now Blazers will try to find their way down the far touch. Sniffed out by Esfaha. Esfaha still going. And finally, Mejia able to get it out. Good touch from Wade. Daniel Wade looking for the diagonal ball. It's pumped up and out, and now a throw here on the near side. Down the line it goes. Final touch from Cruz. And we are going to have a throw. This is a Tooney on the ball, looking down the line. Will find its way over everyone. Bouncing ball, well marshaled over the end line by Berg. Costa will be the point man starting this attack. He's got a diagonal ball downfield, well taken forward by Devonshire. Devonshire has the throw. It's right back inside. And De Grandes out of trouble. Costa on the ground, out to the feet of Joey Maestrin. Maestrin looking to get inside, putting the defender very much active for Los Toros. The final pass from De Grandes goes begging. Here's Duran forward. Duran, final pass again, just completely not connecting. Meanwhile, Los Toros dispossessed upfield. Here's Daniel Wade down the line. It's well cut back. As Faja was sent back inside. Here's Costa to Nira. Nira now Dexter. And out to the far side it goes. This is Ferguson. Ferguson with the step over. Can he deliver it? It's deflected out, and now Devonshire will collect. Plenty of time and space here for Los Toros to move this one around. Cruz will bring this one right back. Los Toros try to find the open space. We mentioned Blazers. We anticipate them dropping bodies deep inside their own area, making life difficult for Los Toros. Toros have found their way through, of course, set pieces. When you want to play really defensively and drop bodies behind the ball, you have to be excellent in defending the set pieces. Otherwise, you just invite far too much pressure on yourself. Already, Blazers have also struggled to play out and have had no cohesion up top, but there's a lot of time left and just the lone goal, so time to play into this game. This is Merida. Send one back into play. We'll play it on the ground, an attempt to keep possession. Duran. Looking up in the direction of Wade. It's well won by Toros. Dexter into Costa, and Toros will maintain the possession. There it goes down. Tuni the guilty party, and now it is a set piece in a dangerous area. So look back on the replay. And who else but Costa Nika on the ball. Sent to the back post. Merida with the punch. Oh, and there's the goal. It's excellent service from Costa, who has been on the spot from these set-piece deliveries. Who was the final touch? I believe Nira, but hard to see from our angle. Let's take a look back on the replay. It's 2-0. Yeah, that is Alejandro Nira with the second goal here in the 19th minute in the rainy conditions. 2-0. Back in, a lot of time left in this one, so it's not looking good at the moment for the Blazers, but it's an opportunity to turn things around before things get too bad. Instead, Toros picking up where they left off. Costa to Esfaja. That's wide up and over from Esfaja, and now an opportunity for Blazers to catch their breath, and we'll play out with a goal kick. Popped over to the near side. Good little find. Xavier Gwynn down the line now. Still going, but De Grande is able to find his way onto the ball, and now we'll send it back to Nira, who hasn't had to get much action just yet, but Toros will keep him and vigilant and alive with the back pass. Good ball down the line, and Dexter will go to work. Dexter into Nira. First touch forward, and Merida will pick that up without too much trouble. Well, the rain has subsided. Still slick down there on the pitch. But Blazers still struggling to play out. Here is Nira to the outside. Alejandro Nira dispossessed. Good shield there from Duran, and Blazers will have a chance. Try to send one down the line. It's up and over everyone. Berg looking to find his captain, instead sniffed out by Blazers. No, Karoma all by himself, trying to run forward, but running right into a sea of turquoise. Good turn from De Grandes. And Ferguson will play it out wide. Toros continuing the action. It's well cut out by Gwynn. The reverse pass, drawing its own problems. Matsuni had to send it out. And Toros still martyring forward. It's flicked down the line. Here's Esfaha. A little sniffed out initially. Ooh, stinging shot from Dexter. Just wide of this far post. Let's take a look back. Ball pinballed around before finding the feet of Dexter, who took it in stride, almost connecting. Freddie, you got to tell the UPSL, you and Waldo, that they got to pay you to use your likeness. I'm already going to send something, because that's an SSL game, not UPSL, so they got to pay all three of us. You, Waldo, and me. They're going to use us for their advertising without our permissions. Oh, and Donnie. Of course, Donnie took the picture, so Donnie getting his money too. This is down the line. Colson losing out. Dexter came like a shot out of a cannon to win this one back. Welcome, Jay. 8-0 the prediction. A little late on the prediction, but hey, we'll honor it. This is flicked forward. Sent across, back post. Oh, it begs for a finish, and it has gone in. Lovely finish there from Joey Maestrin, who was Johnny on the spot at the back post to tuck this one home. Nothing that could be done once this one got across. Beautiful run down the line. And Maestrin did well to gamble. Take one look back. This was Dexter with the service. 3-0 is your score here from Langston Hughes Middle School. In the 24th minute. I know that. I'm not saying you're late to, like, you need to be here, but what I'm saying is I ain't made of money. Usually the predictions, in order to get the Chipotle, got to come in by kickoff, but fair, fair, fair. This is ricocheting down the line. Gwynn into the feet. Roma. And now out to the far side. Toros have done well to continue the pressure and keep their pace high. Here's Duran. That's a lovely turn with the Travella across. Maestrin's able to make the intervention. Now down the line from Maestrin. Gwynn will stride forward. And now Ferguson slaloming inside. He's got the pass off. Dexter, can he capitalize? Sent back across and well sniffed out by Coulson. Toros will stay on the ball. This is the Grandes. Back to Maestrin. Back post. Are there any recipients? Oh, beautiful rise from Esfaha, who contorted his body to get on the end of this one and was deflected wide in the end. Corner kick to come. Let's look back on the replay. This might have come off a Blazers player, but Esfaha was certainly there in the mix. There's the service from Costa. On the ground, will generate some problems. Toros still in the mix. Ferguson back out to Costa. Back post now. It ricochets off a couple heads. Berg will get the shot off, and it travels innocuously over the end line. Goal kick to come. Down the line it goes. Blazers with their first real chance of the match. It's well cut out at the back. Mohammed chasing it down, but oh, it's sent forward. Second bite at the apple. Eisen will get it off his feet. Here's Mejia queuing one up. The final effort pumped way up and over. Didn't hit that cleanly, but some life to the Blazers. Able to get their first real attack going of the day. Good turn now from Dexter. Dexter going straight down the line, and in the end, the flag will go. Eastern deemed to be in an offside position. Here comes the pressure. Blazers will send it back in order to get forward. Long ball in the mix. We'll ask the question of this Toros backline. Berg first to it. Blazers will have the consolation prize of a throw out there on the touch. Oh, yeah. Where did Arjun go? Is he overseas? Rain has left. The wind is certainly picking up a little bit. Here come Toros on the counter. Esfaha will try one down the line. He's got Ferguson. Good connection to be found. Freddie Ferguson slaloming one. He's still going through the contact, and he's connected back with Esfaha. Here's the square ball inside. Blazers able to mop up. Wade will go down the line. This is Mejia under pressure. This pocket is picked by De Grandes. Michael De Grandes now right back down Jump Street. Nira now. Shot from De Grandes. Well picked out by Merida. Now the counterattack. Duran. Pocket picked. It's right back down the middle. We will be a goal kick to follow here in the 30th minute. Rita will send this one down the middle. Doesn't clear the first man and is right back down to the Blazers' number 1. Now to the near line. Gwynn will keep it alive. Good ball down the line. Daniel Wade checking and providing some options, but the options very much clearing up. There's the Grandes, 2 white shirts there. Wade through the traffic has done well on the first effort. Second ball sent away right into a Toros foot. It's Nira. Now Dexter. Costa will get his touches in. It's right down the middle for Dex. And the connection to be found. Nira, the captain, inside. He sent it to the foot of Dexter. Couldn't quite pull the trigger. Blazers looking to get out. Good little turn from Yusaka Eisen, but ran out of real estate just about a couple inches over. Back to Cruz. Now for the Grandes. Inside to Ferguson. Ferguson still going. It looks like he did pick up a foul from the contact in there, and now it's a really dangerous opportunity for Los Toros. We'll see if it's Costa again on the ball. He's been the hot hand today with the deliveries. Ooh, it's sent in. It's still there, and there's the follow-up. It's given as a goal. It looks like there's shouts for offside. We'll come back and look, but this one will stand. And it's given as 4-0. Let's see again. One more look back. We didn't get the good look. When the ball... Fordell here. That one was touched home by Dexter Alexander after the quick restart from, I believe it was Costa. Blazers have made a switch. Looks like that's Nicholas Akpada who's on. And now over to the near side it goes. This is sent back out. Akpada will get his first touches of the match. He's got space in front, and now we'll send it down the line. Here's an opportunity for the Blazers. This is Gwynn going to the end line. He'll send it across, and Nira will get his first real save of the day. Berg. Nira. Now across midfield it goes. Alejandro Nira. Looking to clear Akpada, but second ball falls kindly for Los Toros. Costa into Nira, and second ball cut out by Coulson. Toros getting the start that they would have hoped for. And we'll keep it going. Here's Ferguson helping Toros inch their way up the pitch. A lot of space to play into. Dexter turns. Now Nira back to Ferguson. Can he get the shot off? There's a heroic challenge at the last to prevent any worse. And now look back on the replay. Really good timed run, perfect delivery, just the final effort not forthcoming. We do have a consolation prize of a corner. It looks like Dexter will be the one to take this one on this wet, rainy night. It's sent low and right back over the end line. This delivery got a lot more clearance. And looks like it's going to come out. The foul on Merida. So quickly. Now down the far touch. 0-1 back. Ferguson. Dexter will switch it back over to Maestrin. Now down the line. It's Alejandro Nira working against Mejia. Nira able to keep his position. Slaloming run. Lovely skill from Nira. Top of the 6 it goes. Now Maestrin with the second delivery. Pinballs around. From distance, Costa trying the audacious, would have certainly taken a Herculean hit with that left foot. And we have a couple switches now. Devonshire on for Maestrin. And it looks like Michael Garib is the other substitute. Big ball down the line, and it's to the corner we go. Good battle, Duran and Cruz. Cruz comes out on top. De Grandes now looking upfield. Plenty of time. And Nira will send it up the line. Clever touch from Dexter. A lot of space to turn into. Here comes the run. Ferguson took the shot on. Didn't quite catch it as cleanly as he would have liked. And Blazers spared anything worse. Kick to come. Sent through the midfield. Colson looking for an option. Ricochet's back down the line. Nira into Esfaha. Esfaha let it roll, but no final recipients on the end of it. Now it's Mejia up top to Gwynn. Gwynn still going through the teal shirts. Xavier Gwynn. Finally dispossessed. Now a heavily contested. Colson drawing the foul. It's just inside Blazers territory. Now quick restart. We'll see Blazers going down that far touch. Eisen. No final recipient. Nira. Don't keep it alive. Ooh, that's a risky pass, but De Grandes did well with it. Here's Ferguson on the far touch. And it looks like has drawn the foul. Could be a caution coming out for delaying the restart. And it looks like that's exactly what we're going to see. Yusuf Mahmoud. Pleading his case, but looks like that one's going to stand. And here in the 41st minute, Toros still leading by a margin of 4. They'll have a set piece on their own area. And now it's sent across the pitch. Now back upfield. This is an opportunity for Costa to apply his trade, cutting through bodies and not be able to find the final pass. Good intervention from Devonshire. But in the end, it will be a set piece for the Blazers. Cahill quickly looking upfield. Ferguson again drawing the foul. This is going to be right at midfield. We'll have another switch for Los Toros. Looks like it's Esfaha off. And the veteran Abraham Ubeda is on. Sean Vagetti standing over the ball at the moment. And he'll switch the point of attack over to Cruz. Now De Grandes able to squeeze one through. Devonshire down the line. Can he find a recipient? As well cut out under the slick conditions by Merida. And down the line goes Akpada. Not quite on the same page. This will trickle all the way down into Toros territory. That's right, Abraham about to steal the golden boot here late in the Super League season. It looks like he'll work alongside Nira up top, or maybe right behind Alejandro Nira. Here's De Grandes. Looking for Nira. Nira taken down. And I'm not going to miss this. It's a potential opportunity for Toros to play quickly. Blazers won't get fooled again. It's going to be a more traditional delivery this time. De Grandes up and behind, coming together off the ball, but play will continue. Here's Merida looking for the early service out. Costa quickest to it. Now back to Nira. Big booming ball out. Ferguson will turn. Ferguson just ran out of real estate on that far touch. And that is going to be a throw for the Blazers. Looks like we might not have long left to play here in this one. Toros still in comfortable control of the lead at the moment. This is Abdel for Blazers. Has come on. Looking inside. Mood. Now it's that Eisen. Over to the feet of Gwynn. Xavier Gwynn. Working against Devonshire, and Devonshire did enough. Corner kick to come. Looks like maybe one final chance here at the end of this half for the Blazers. And Gwynn, the man standing over the ball. Blazers have to make this count. Need some momentum to get back into this one. It's delivered to the back post. Sent across and easily marshaled over the end line for a Toros goal kick. And don't think we're going to have much left in the way of stoppage, but will be a goal kick to get us back underway. Costa, the one who will help Toros get through the middle. Ooh, Zubeda dispossessed. Ball pinballs around. It's a shot from distance. It's a shot, well, wide. Goal kick to come. Didn't think we would see a lot of stoppage time. That's the worst. And it's raining too tonight. This is over midfield. Toros looking to get to work. But no dice up top. Taken down by Sakaizen. He's got a man inside. De Granda is able to stab it away. Now Costa. And Cruz once again. With the pressure coming, Cruz dumping it out wide. There is a good turn. Here we go. We're into the end of the third minute of stoppage. Will be a throw for the Blazers. Yes, maybe perhaps one final effort. Yitzhak Eisen into the 18. It's flicked towards goal, and Nira will happily collect on the end of this one. That is going to be the whistle to end the half, and then Blazers will recollect themselves. Toros, they got the start they were looking for, 4 goals to the good. We'll see you for the second half here on Super Soccer League midweek action. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And of course, we are looking forward to sharing 45 more minutes with you. Good question, Freddie. I don't think the linesman was too happy about it either. Anyways, we'll take our break and we'll be right back. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in a minute. Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half is upon us here from Langston Hughes in Reston, Virginia. This is, again, Super Soccer League Virginia conference action. Toros saw the lion's share of just about every metric imaginable in the first half. 4 goals to the good. They'll look to ride out this storm, metaphorically and literally, as the rains continue to fall here on a wet night. Toros, this game still has significance to them. They're trying to improve their stock, secure the 3rd or 4th playoff spot. Right now it's Hawks in the 1st seed, Yin's 2nd, Great Falls, a kind of offshoot team that's merged out of Los Toros, has the 3rd spot right now on the table, and Toros, with some games in hand, currently sitting a little lower down the table. This is sent down the line. And Costa back into the feet of Cruz. Plenty of time and space for the Grandes. They'll cut it right back. And Nira, his final pass deflected and well won back by Blazers. Merida under pressure, will get it away, but maybe not where he would have liked. The final effort pumped well up and over into the next zip code. Goal kick to come. And Blazers will take their time getting this back in. This one's sent to the midfield over Wade. Now Costa will take over for Los Toros. The Grandes able to find the switch. Final service up and over everyone, and Pata will try to marshal, and he'll have success marshaling this over the end line. Toros picking up right where they left off, successful in generating a lot of pressure and stifling this Blazers side from playing out. Here's Karoma dispossessed. Now is Costa down into the far corner. Good little turn from Dexter, and Merida with the safe hands out of the air will quickly play this down the line. A lot of space for Abdel to work into. Blazers trying to start off the second half on the right foot. Here's Duran off his foot. Cruz will switch the point of attack. Here's Wade. Pulled back, and he'll draw the foul. Here is the service from Blazers. Pushed away. The Grandes will keep this one alive. Back inside. Good little turn from Costa. Beta returns the favor right back. Now Ferguson switching to the central area. There's no recipient on the end. Ball will head right back down the middle. Here's Karoma. Well tackled at the back by Vaghetti. Alejandro Nira into the feet of Dexter. The final pass is well cut out by Cahill. And Blazers will have to settle for a Los Toros throw here on the near side. 50th minute. Grandes back to Ferguson. Now Dexter. De Grandes still going. Ferguson picking up the second attempt, and now Duran will take over. This one ricochets off of both sides. Duran goes down. Veggetti flicking it up. Finally sent away by Cahill. The result of a Toros throw. Looks like we'll see a switch for Los Toros. Sean Veggetti is off. Elliot Berg back on in the 51st minute. Looks like Costa took a hard knock, potentially a spike on the way through. And he'll have a set piece to show for it. Set piece for Los Toros. In the corner inside of Blazers territory. There's the delivery from Costa into a dangerous area. Merida punches first ball. Wind clears the second. Now switched to the outside. Ikpada across midfield. This is Nick Ikpada for the Blazers, looking to find the counterattack. Duran on the end. Jorge Duran back into the feet of Ikpada. Second bite at the apple for Blazers. Duran over to Gwynn. It looks like he's kept alive, but at the expense of possession. Toros down the middle. Here comes Ferguson. Look at that acceleration. The final tackle from Cahill is just enough to slow down the Toros attack, but we're right back underway. Here is Berg flicking one over the top. And Cahill once again answers the challenge. Slick surface certainly becoming a factor here on this rainy night in Reston, Virginia. As the rain continues to fall, here's Daniel Wade slaloming through players. Finally will get it down the line. Ikpada looking to find the second effort. And Toros will find the switch of play. Berg under some pressure, able to find the pocket. This is Ferguson once again. Freddie Ferguson back into Ubeda. Look at Ubeda go. He's still on the ball, but final effort cut out by Abdel. Good return pass. Abdel looking and finding an option. It's back to Atuni. And now Karoma. Out to Gwynn. Clever from Gwynn. They're just still moving this ball. And the final effort just a bit disappointing for the Blazers. And it will be a substitution moment for Los Toros. This is Esfaha coming on and Costa coming off. Grandes back to Esfaha. 55th minute. Toros looking to restart their scoring operation. Blazers, they'd love to get on the board here in the second half. This is Mejia for Abdel. And it looks like there was a handball off of the ricochet. Berg standing over the ball. Ferguson will send it back. Apate. Aldegrandes. Ricochets up off of Nira. Ferguson still going. And it looks like he was in an offside position. Flag comes up. Quick delivery into the feet of Mejia. Mejia still going. He'll send one in behind. Cruz is there. And Toros now will move this around on the ground. Esfaha looking for verticality. It looks like he has found Dexter on that far touch. Dexter still going. Can he get the return pass? Yes, he can. Ekpada is there with the answer and has made the challenge at the expense of a corner kick here in the 56th minute. No Costa to take, but it looks like De Grandes will see the set piece honors. Costa has had a lot of success with these set-piece deliveries. What can De Grandes find? Near post. Won't beat the first man. But Toros with a second chance. We'll have to settle for the throw. If you're just joining us, welcome. Super League action here on a Thursday midweek night. This is Los Toros with 4 first-half goals. In a strong position here late in the season. Shout for handball. Oh, beautiful little hit, but the flag and the whistle had gone. It's like Prada is off, and Daniel Wade is back on for the Blazers. Tony looking to the midfield. Mejia dispossessed, now in behind. And certainly the slick conditions are very much evident now. Here's Cahill, able to get it away, eyes down the line. Now Coulson, ball ricochets pinball style. Wade able to pick it up. And now it's Jorge Duran. Blazers' best chance. He'll send it up and he'll send it over. No final product on the end of this attack. A little bit anticlimactic to what was one of the more promising moments for the Blazers. Looks like there will be a switch for Los Toros. It's Maestrin on, De Grandes off. Good ball up from Nieta. Berg gets the first, second one hotly contested as Faja went up, but called for the foul. It's going to be a short delivery for the Blazers. Atuni looking to find a player on the pitch. Top of the 18 it goes. Duran still pressuring. Cruz gets it away, and it looks like this is going to be a foul coming out. Hard knock taken. It looks like Gwyn the guilty party. Let's take a look back. Good to see Cruz back on his feet after a late hard collision. Arrow will play short. Here's Cruz looking forward. Cruz will bang one down the line, sent out. Still going on the Blazers. This is Wade hugging the touchline. He'll have to go back in order to go forward now. The pressure slowing down the Blazers' counter. Rising down the line. Duran pushing through the contact has found Abdel. It looks like Maestron's still down. Toros will continue. And now Esfaha into a great area. That was the moment for Abraham Ubeda, but instead it's skied. Take a look back at this service. Oh, that's one that Abraham Ubeda is going to want back. Apologies, I haven't been able to check the chat, guys. It's too much rain at this point for me to be looking and checking the chat. My hands both are going to be required to keep the operations going. There's Yitzhak Eisen back into the feet of Merida. And this ball out is quickly taken back by the Toros. Ubeda down the line for Ferguson. And is run out of real estate. Oh, excuse me. This was an offside flag. Still going. Final effort deflected back to Cruz. Now on the under pressure. He'll get it off his feet in the nick of time. Cahill able to take this down. Good little turn. And here comes Colson. Through the middle. Colson still slaloming. We know he can hit him. Can he get this off his feet? Berg is there. Big challenge there from Colson. Thought there was a final touch, and it looks like it is a Blazers throw. Toros will make a switch here in the 64th minute. Welcome, Ivan. Randomossi. Didn't know your name was Michael. Good to know. Sent down the line. Esfaha looking to play out. And it looks like he will find a little breathing room. Here's Mejia back to Atuni now. Andrew Mejia down the line. Ferguson looking down the line. He's dispossessed. The Blazers had run out of real estate there on the tail end of that one. As Faha, beautiful idea, has sent one in for Acosta on the far touch. Now, Ubeda with the shot. Pops straight up. Shot finally taken, now deflected into the feet of Ferguson, and that's another ball skied up and over. Certainly a difficult take out of the air. Blazers will have the goal kick in the 65th minute. 25 left to go in this contest. Toros still in control. Here's Karoma. for Duran. Duran trying to find some green grass to run into. He's still going, but Berg is there. There's a quick delivery. Beta will send it back to Esfaha now. Switch of play. Maestrin down the line. Here comes Joey Maestrin with defender on his back. That's a big challenge from Blazers defender. Gwynn at the back. Huge defensive moment. Gwynn has been excellent. Bright spot for the Blazers on both sides of the ball. Maestrin will send it into the 18. Deflects out. And forward. Gets their guys in. Evading challenges. And has found Mejia. Not a lot of easy options for the Blazers. We'll have to play out of this one. This is a dangerous ball out. Colson able to intervene. And here's Abdel. Still going. Pocket picked by Pate. And Obeda will look for the final effort. It's Ferguson across the 6. Begs for a finish. Oh, that's a lovely save. And it looks like the fingertips of Merida, we're going to have a corner kick. Take one look back at the replay. Yeah, this might have taken it a touch from the defender and then also one from the goalkeeper. So kind of a mix of a block and then a goalkeeper save. One more look. Kind of a funky moment. Yeah, I think both the defender and the goalkeeper got a touch. Here is the delivery. Well, it's well won by Toros, but not enough venom and not enough direction to find a fifth. Looks like Maestrin is off. We saw him clutching up, a little limp after a wrong step, and it looks like it's Costa, the man back onto the pitch and into the fray. Colson through the challenge. He's got Karoma, Ibrahim Karoma starting the attack. Good win from Costa initially. Blazers looking to find some way out, but it hasn't paid off, and Toros will have the throw over on that far touchline. Cruz send it back across for Berg. Now Devonshire down the line. It's going to be another offside flag. Toros quickly winning it back. Ate out to Cruz. Devonshire hugging the far touch. He'll keep it alive. Costa still going. Final effort just outside the range of any would-be recipient.
No. They're subbing. Wait.
So Blazers have made a switch. And we're back underway. to the end line. Adele doing enough to shield that one out of play. Quick delivery for the Blazers. Can they play out of trouble? Obeida's there. And it looks like it's been tackled. But again, it's an opportunity. Toros have been stifling in this pressure. Just about 20 minutes and stoppage left to go in this one. Blazers still looking for their first. Toros still looking for their first of the second half. And a whopping 4 goals in that first half to take them to the present circumstances. Since the first half started, it's been kind of a stagnant operation. Here's this Faha moving around and finding back pass recipient. It's Berg down the line. Elliot Berg slaloming and now going to the end line. Berg still going. Here's the square ball. Is there a final product from Ferguson? Ooh, steaming shot, but it's up and over everyone. Goal kick to come. Here's a look back on the replay. This goal kick played quickly, and now Eisen trying to go to work to win it back. Trickles into the waiting feet of Costa. He'll take it down to the pitch. Obeida tripped up. Ferguson still going. What a split save from Merida. And it looks like we're going to come back and check on the down man as a card produced for Dom Coulson. There's a look back at the infraction and the save. 2 moments in successive time. Obeida taking the shot there. Coulson picking up the card. And a big save from Merida. Excellent little advantage given, because this very much could have materialized into a goal for Toros were it not for the intervention from Merida. We're going to have a drop ball to restart play when all the dust clears. It looks like Ibrahim Obeida will hobble off and get his medical treatment. Good sequence from Obeida, although it looks like he's going to continue in this one. Drop ball for Toros after the injury, and now we're back underway. Here's Costa to Cruz. And Cruz looking for the vertical ball. It won't clear Cahill. This is still ping-ponging up and finally taken down by Costa. Toros going back in order to go forward. They've got Berg here on the near touch. Now Esfaha. Good ball forward. Wade pocket picked, but it was legal intervention. A foul for the benefit of Blazers and an opportunity to get bodies forward. A rare chance. And Atuni will send it into the top of the 18. It's chested down by Gwynn. Now Costa away from trouble. Ferguson looking for the final pass, and it looks like he's found his man. Good intervention there from Cahill, dropping back to get goal side of Acosta. And into the 75th minute we go. 15 left to play, plus whatever stoppage. And we sit at a stalemate. Toros hanging on to those 4 goals from the first half. Costa in the center, just missing out on the final product. I think with the slick turf, it makes the margins that much slimmer to find those connections. Merida with the booming ball into the midfield. Doesn't get a lot of distance, but gets help from Wade. Now it's Xavier Gwynn, who's been everywhere tonight, with the ball down the line. Yusuf Mahmoud looking for a window. Mahmoud will send it once, twice, and away. Toros looking for a counterattack, and it's still might be on. Here is Esfaha over to Berg. Berg riding the challenge. And coming back home. Good turn now. Costa will drive into the pocket. Costa still going. Now down the line from Ubeda. Devonshire will send it quickly. There's a big challenge. Back post is Berg. Berg across. And the defensive intervention made at the timely moment. Quick delivery from Toros, almost paying dividends. It's going to be a throw now on the near side. Pate looking for a Herculean strike from distance. Merida getting everything behind that one, and it certainly would have been quite a strike to beat the young goalkeeper from this range. Big challenge. Pate able to swing it away. Berg down middle of Jump Street, but Berg not quite able to connect. It's going to be Blazers playing out from the back. On the far touch is Yitzhak Eisen. He's got Gwynn down the line. Xavier Gwynn working against Cruz. Cruz wins that battle, and now it's a throw for the Blazers. Excuse me, it's going to be a Toros ball. And now a switch for Los Toros. Alexander Dexter back on. Freddie Ferguson will take a break. Here's a throw down the line, flicked on by Esfaha. Costa applying his pressure and will win a throw for his troubles. Since that second half has started, the rain has not subsided. Certainly wet and slippery out there now. There's Yusuf Mahmoud dispossessed. He's just looking and finding space in the middle. There's Karoma out wide. Yusuf Mahmoud's still there for the intervention. Gwynn now to the end line. Can he cut it? It goes down. Cruz comes out on top. Now Ubeda. Oh, look at that. Oh, sorry. Great work from Dexter. The return pass from Esfaha. Just a little bit outside the range of Dexter. It almost became a little too much a part of the action there. Dexter did well to avoid the camera on his run down the field. But we're back underway on the far touchline with what appears to be a Toros throw. Mahmoud running out of real estate. This one pinballs around. Wade off of Esfaha. Now Yusuf Mahmoud. Karoma has found space in the midfield. He's got Duran, Jorge Duran, working against Berg. And he'll throw that acceleration on. Here comes Duran. Still going is this battle. And Berg comes out on top. Los Toros keen on playing from the back, and they will keep it on the ground. Pate into Dexter. Now they've got daylight in front with the counterattack. Plenty of space to work into. Here's the service. Taken down by Dexter. The shot. There's the finish. Golazo for Dexter Alexander. And Toros have found a fifth here in the 81st minute. It's been a slow half by Toros' lofty standards, but they have found the back of the net here in the 81st minute. Here's a look back on the replay. Well taken down by Dexter. And an even better finish. The assist provided by Ben Diaz. And converted, of course, by Dexter Alexander. Here's Acosta, looking upfield for Los Toros. Obeda will continue, and excuse me, this is Costa. Costa on the far touchline, making the magic happen. Final product, not finding a connection. Wade will take over for the Blazers. Duran first time out to Karoma. Good ball into the back. Cahill looking to spring an attack forward. He's found a good option in Daniel Wade in the midfield. Itzhak Eisen on that far touch. Cutting back inside. And now looking for a final product. Down the line is Karoma. There is a well-taken shot from Duran. Blocked just outside the Toros 18. Second bite at the apple for Blazers, and that attack stalls out. For the moment, now it's Yusuf Mahmoud able to win it back and find Duran. Duran's pass didn't quite have enough juice on it, and Berg will find the clearance out to Acosta. There is Costa. The ball cut out by Abdel. And the final product, I think, caught Dexter a little bit unawares. Here's Itzhak Eisen rounding one player, but didn't have any recipient upfield, and now it's right back into the feet of Toros. Dexter. Now Diaz into the back of the net. Diaz with the goal. Toros on to 6. And I think very, very much secure of the 3 points if we weren't already. Here is another look back at Diaz's goal. He provided the assist a moment ago for Dexter Alexander and now has found the back of the net himself. Good goal for Ben Diaz. One more look back. "6-0 is your score here from Langston Hughes in Reston, Virginia. And the question now is, Blazers, can they get one more goal for their season? I don't think there's any chance of a comeback, but certainly a goal would feel nice. Something to keep you warm on this cold, rainy night. There's Costa. Going to work through contact. He's fouled by Eisen. Now an opportunity for Toros to create something from this set piece as Faja and Costa over the ball. Costa has been the hot hand today. And he'll serve this one up. It's a low delivery, popped straight up. Cruz takes it down. Now Karoma going to work. Looking forward as a foul. And an opportunity for Blazers to get bodies forward. It's a quick delivery, popped right back to Cahill. Now Atuni over to the far touch. Eisen able to break lines, and now Mahmoud down the line will wait for his supporting cast. Mahmoud to the top of the 18, it's begging for a final touch. That final touch did come from Los Toros. There's a Costa settling things down and back to who else but Costa Nika. That was not his finest pass, but sometimes any port in a storm, and Toros able to take some more time off the clock with that clearance. Big ball up from Merida. It's taken down by Mejia. Now Daniel Wade. Well picked out. Esfaha picking the pocket of Abdel. Here comes Esfaha to the back post. Looking. There's an overhead Herculean hit from Diaz. And didn't quite find the target, but look at the athleticism. Beautiful service across from Esfaha. Ben Diaz putting it up to himself with the overhead kick. It looks like there is a player still down on the back end of this. It's the captain, Mike Katuni. His day might be done, his season might be done. That's a tough pill to swallow. Looks like Cahill will take over the honors as captain for the duration of the day as Nick Ekpada steps on to assist in the defensive responsibilities. Here's Mejia, not able to play out of the back. Esfaha still going. Can he take it on himself? Excuse me, this is Dexter, not Esfaha. Dexter over to Costa. Now Esfaha. To Berg. Toros getting everybody their touches. Ponte will try to flick one over the top. It's a tall task on a wet day to make that connection, and it trickles over the end line. Down the line it goes. Abdel immediately dispossessed by Berg, but final ball falls kindly for Mejia. Karuma looking down the line. Pate able to find his goalkeeper to get out of trouble. And now Nira will switch the point of attack. It's flicked on again by Costa. Now Acosta. And his ball sent back home to the Blazers' number 1. This is Eisen. Cahill, it's become quite a frenzied pace of game. Finally taken down by Toros and popped up and over, and there's your field goal. I don't know what it is about that goal specifically, but we've seen some pretty overhit balls on that side. Final 30 seconds left to play. And we've certainly enjoyed having you with us here on DMV Sports Media. We'll take tomorrow off. No Friday night matches, but we have a relatively light Memorial weekend on the channel. On Saturday, we have some UPSL. And Sunday, we'll see Arlington and Alexandria United, as well as Summit Valley and Dream. I don't think we have any NPSL or USL on the channel, so if you're one of those camp, enjoy your Memorial Day holiday. Otherwise, feel free to tune in to DMV Sports Media. We will have at least 10 matches over the weekend between Baltimore and Virginia, so make sure to tune in if you want to get your amateur and semi-pro footy fix. And then we'll be right back at it with more of your favorite action Wednesday. We're looking forward to the home opener of Bethesda FC. We'll have a big 3-camera professional setup there as they look to start their USL2 campaign in style. We'll host that one over on Sports Engine Play. Otherwise, you can find all your matches on YouTube Live. Check out short-form content on DMV Sports Media Instagram and look for all matches extended highlights if you want to watch just a recap of each match a few days after each match. On YouTube, we'll have the extended highlights for this match and all others. I'm Noah Walker with DMV Sports